Food represents different things to different people, especially in a city as big as New York. We interviewed 5 New Yorkers to learn more about their diverse diets. For me, food is a connection to my culture.
For me, food is my fuel.
For me, food is a guilty pleasure.
For me, food is staying hydrated.
For me, food is a way to stay healthy.
For me, food gives me energy.
When I was younger, I used to drink a lot of soda and juice. It wasn't really until college that I started drinking water consistently every day with every meal. I had a lot of acne as a kid. It didn't help that I was naturally oily skinned. So ever since I started drinking water, I started seeing a huge difference. There's a lot of medical benefits to drinking lots of water. Your body and organs function way more efficiently with water and clear your body of all the bad toxins. As for recommendations, I recommend the 8x8 rule, which is 8 cups of 8 ounces of water. I drink 2 full servings out of this 35-ounce bottle, which definitely does the trick. Plus, it keeps my drinks cold for 24 hours.
So in my early 20s, I used to feel invincible. Used to go out and eat McDonald's all the time, eat whatever junk food. I drink soda constantly. And as I got older, in my later 20s, I started to really feel the effects of all that. And would be tired all the time. I really thought that I should pay attention to like what's going on. So I started switching up kind of things that I put into my body. I started eating just a little bit more healthier, paying more attention. And now I have like energy constantly. But Sundays are my big cooking day. It's a big meal prep day for me. I basically make a big batch of quinoa that I keep for the entire week, and then kind of set up all my salads and stuff that I'm gonna eat for the week for lunch. And sometimes I eat salads for dinner as well. I just want to be a good role model for my son, making like good healthy choices.
When I think about food, I wish it could just be about what tastes great, but because of my stomach and the fact that I always have like an inflammation of the lining of my stomach, I have to think about what's going to make my stomach feel good. So that's avocados, and that's yogurt and probiotics that I take every day. And that means staying away from dairy and fried foods and red meat. So I think about all that when I'm making every meal, like what's going to make me feel good today. So salmon is really easy for me to digest, and I put honey on it because honey is really good for a stomach that's inflamed or hurting you. And I try not to put things that are too spicy on it, so I'll just put sazon because it's pretty mild, but it still makes things taste good. And then I'll always have salads, always lots of greens, that helps me. And red peppers, I just think they're really tasty.
When I was younger, I was bullied a lot for my weight. So I really took to food helping me lose the weight and gained my purpose for going to the gym. Everything I eat is based on when I work out and when I'm going to sleep. I'll have 2 breakfasts. If I go to the gym in the morning, oatmeal in the morning to fuel me. Carbs is what gives you energy. And then after the gym, you lose a lot of proteins. So I'll eat eggs, preferably 3. I know that's a lot of protein, but I'll limit myself throughout the day. I'll eat every 2 hours. My lunch typically consists of a protein and vegetables, as well as a yogurt for probiotics, and a banana to again refuel myself. At night, I tend to keep the carbs out as well because I already had my carbs for the day. I'll eat protein and vegetables again. And for that, I've lost 25 pounds in 1 year, and hopefully to continue my journey.
Ever since I was younger, I would always try to eat healthy and I would always try to watch what I eat. But then as I got older, I realized that food sometimes should be enjoyable because you have a long day at work or you might have a bad day and you just need that a little something. So sometimes, I love my fruits, I love my kale, and I love my salads, but sometimes you just really need that Taco Bell, I love my Taco Bell quesadillas, but I'll have a salad the next day to justify it. Really to indulge in kind of junk food, because everything else will be fruits and pita bread and other, I'm Greek, so we eat a lot of pita, we eat a lot of healthy cultural foods. Yeah, I guess Taco Bell for me is really what I only indulge in. I don't eat anything else. I don't really like cakes. I never really liked cakes. I don't like ice cream, so that's the only thing that I can't eat.
Food represents my connection to my culture, of learning about being born here. It helped me learn about the foods my parents grew up on, some of the foods that my family farms for our business in Pakistan. So it also is where the dinner table is also where we tell stories to one another. I learn my culture. I have children now. My children learn from my parents things that I wouldn't be able to teach them being born and raised in America. So the food I eat represents deep ties to not only my family, my direct family, but also to my culture and my relatives in Pakistan.